Major General Qassem Soleimani was a senior commander of Iran's Islamic Revolutionary Guard Corps and the head of its elite Quds Force. He graduated to the role 20 years ago and was regarded as the mastermind of Iran's military strategy in the region. He rarely spoke in public, but gave this interview in October, saying Iran's IRGC had expanded Islamic resistance to 500,000 square kilometres, connecting Iran through Iraq and Syria to Lebanon. The Quds Force runs Iran's foreign military and clandestine operations. The US attributed it to campaigns in Iraq, Lebanon, Syria, Germany, Kenya, Bahrain and Turkey. Soleimani delegated Iranian diplomats to meet with US officials after the September 11 attacks, and they briefly worked together against the Taliban, but the relationship soon deteriorated. During the Iraq War, the US said Iran, through the Quds Force and Shia militias, killed more than 600 American service members, 17% of all US deaths in the war. The US and Iran's priorities aligned once more in the fight against ISIL, but didn't evolve past the battlefield. In April last year, the US designated the Islamic Revolutionary Guard Corps as a terrorist organisation.
With this designation, we are sending a clear signal, a clear message to Iran's leaders, including Qasem Soleimani and his band of thugs, that the United States is bringing all pressure to bear to stop the regime's outlaw behavior. We ask that our allies and partners around the world do the same.
But Soleimani had the full support of Iran's government, and he received Iran's highest military award last year. As tensions heightened between the US and Iran, Soleimani continued to support Shia militias, including the Hezbollah brigades, who were targeted in 5 US airstrikes last week after they fired rockets at a US base. He survived many attacks on his life inside Iran and abroad, but it would be in Iraq, where Shia militias trained by his Quds Force killed hundreds of Americans, that the US ended his reign, aged 62. Charlotte Bellis, Aljazeera.